We're back. I'm Mario Cantone, filling in for Artie Lange on the Artie Lange Show with John Ritchie, and I'm here with one of my best friends in the whole world, John Benjamin Hickey, and I think you'll recognize
one of the first name in sports.
Yeah.
You think of me, and then you think of Mario Cantone.
That's right. Yes, he played for the Packers.
Oh man, there's so many things I could say.
I know there are.
We're going to leave that one behind.
John was nominated for a Golden Globe for his.
No, it wasn't,
yes,
Mario. Get it right. It was an Emmy. Yeah,
an Emmy.
I think probably maybe.
Why do I think Golden Globe? Much better than
I
Golden Globe.
lost whatever it was.
Yeah,
I was
but you won. In my heart, you won. Please, I announced it over
winning
you.
right there.
You did.
You
You
didn't
made a
even
big
see it.
stink
You
about it
didn't
on
even
The
see it
View.
because you don't even care what I do. You don't care.
You promised me you'd do
You guys
the
keep
article.
saying this. During the break, you both kept saying, you don't care.
He doesn't care. I never
And then
see him.
you
This is how I had to see him get him on the show.
It's a
I know you don't
Anyway, he was
care.
nominated for
We
the.
care-
I don't.
we
He
care
was
too much.
nominated for the Emmy
Right.
for the Big C on Showtime.
Showtime, yeah.
With playing Laura Linney's crazy
Homeless
brother.
brother,
He's brilliant.
yep.
And he was in Flags of Our Father, drumming the drums, beating the beat.
Yeah, what was that like? I mean,
Yeah,
Clint
it was
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
What it's like is getting a job in a movie, especially a very, very serious movie that would never have a theme song. The first thing I think of is how would Mario Cantone sing the theme song to this movie? For instance, like sports movies, I just would say to Mario, sing me the theme song to Friday Night Lights, and he would.
Friday night lights me up. Friday night lights me
Okay, the
up.
hockey movie Miracle.
What?
Miracle.
Miracle. Sliding on the
I
ice.
love it.
Miracle.
love that you-
Shooting on the ice.
Oh, no, stop there.
Miracle. We won. That's the stage
Wow.
There you
miracle.
go, man. That's all you
we
need.
would do that. We do it all the time.
It's like a monkey, you know. You just put a quarter. You give a quarter to the vendor, and
John, I did my first Broadway show with John. It was called Love, Valor, Compassion. I replaced Nathan Lane, and it won the Tony Award.
sports. It's all sports here, all the time. Yeah.
And John was my second night on. He was brutal to me. Now this was a 3-hour play, and I had the role was pretty much the comic engine of this piece.
Yeah, it was a huge part.
It was a 3-hour play.
Played by Nathan Lane before, who was like
brilliantly.
legendary in it. Yeah.
Brilliantly. So I meet John, and my second show, he's like,
Right before we go on stage, I just like whispered to him just right before he went. It's like, you suck. You're really bad in this. I hope you're better tonight than you were. And he's just looking.
I'm like, no, you know.
It was love at first sight.
It
Wait,
was.
so this was when you'd first met?
Yeah.
Yes, when we first
And you were
met.
being serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know.
No, he wasn't being
He was the, the minute you meet and get to know him within 50, he's the scrappiest, toughest, hardest person to push over. And that makes you one of the reasons you fall in love with him.
But I also get you. I got him
get
right away.
me.
I was
You
like, I get
me.
this guy.
Can we get back to my career?
Sure. Flags of our Father, drumming the drums, beating the beat, lifting our legs up and down the street. Yeah, that's a
even make
great
any
tune.
sense.
I think Clint could have used that, don't you
He
think?
sure could have.
Yes.
Maybe more people would have seen the movie.
Yeah, I think the sands of Iwo Jima.
That's not the name. That was John Wayne's Iwo Jima
Whatever.
movie.
What was the second one called?
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
You need to make it a little bit more Henry Mancini,
Dear Iwo Jima, I'm writing you a letter.
Oh, my
You weren't in
God.
that one because you were not Asian.
I was not. No.
So back to the question, what was
Thank
it
you.
like doing Clint Eastwood? I mean, that's got to be a huge
Come on, that
deal.
was a
I
big
never
doing a
did
movie.
Clint Eastwood,
Yeah.
doing his
No.
movie.
Right.
I said to somebody, maybe I even said to you, it was like I imagined what Miles Davis must have been like. There are just 10 of the coolest human beings who have ever been on planet Earth. Clint Eastwood has got to be one of them. He never, ever raises his voice. As a matter of fact, that movie, what's the Meryl Streep movie where she plays Anna Wintour? More sports talk.
The Devil Wears Prada.
She never raises her voice in that movie. She's the most powerful, imperious, meanest person in the room, and she never yells at anybody. And she based that performance on Clint Eastwood because she said he's the most powerful human being I've ever been around, and I've never heard him raise his voice to get anybody to, And somebody once said to him on set, like, does it ever bother you that you're so much older than your wife? Because there's like a 30-year age difference. And he just goes, I just figure if she dies, she dies. So it's just stuff like that constantly. He's a master. He's a master and a great guy. There's a movie about World War II and a crazy thing in World War II, the raising of that flag and how they took that picture and tried to sell the war effort with it because we'd run out of money. Amazing, amazing experience with an amazing American icon.
Also,
Eastwood. Loved him.
the thing about John, too, is that here's a guy that has been working for a long, long time, always been comfortable in his own skin. And, he at a time where it's difficult to be a gay actor and get straight roles, he's always playing straight roles, and that's a big deal. It is. That's a very difficult thing.
But I'm not really gay. I actually thought I saw it. I saw an opportunity in the late 80s in New York. I was like, you know what? I think if I say I'm gay, I can get all the great roles in the theater, and then
I did the same thing, and it sabotaged my career. I just did it on purpose. I really like vagina.
That and the vagina monologues.
The vagina monologues.
Can we do sports figures doing vagina monologues?
Really?
I don't know. Who would we do?
I don't know what vagina monologue is.
Vagina Monologues is
I've heard of it,
great
but I don't
play
know.
that Eve Ensler wrote, and it's just
women talking about their vaginas.
Women talking about their vaginas from all
So
over
I
the
used to
world.
do this bit about of different people in the vagina monologues, and people would yell stuff out.
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews, my vagina takes a spoonful of sugar to make the vagina go down.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Here, my vagina is the candy man.
What's a good sports? Amelia Earhart.
Oh, I lost my vagina. I don't know where it is.
Where did you lose your vagina?
The bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. My vagina cursed the Red Sox.
Billie Jean King.
Oh, my vagina likes other vaginas.
All right, let's end there.
That's good.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. No, I bit the lips off of my vagina.
See, all you had to do was put a quarter in.
He's the best at this. We talked about doing a show together where it was like a late night Tom Snyder show.
Yeah, Tom Snyder,
where,
exactly.
On stage where he is like this dark kind of interview with the cigarette, darkly lit.
Totally straight guy.
He interviews all these impressions that I do of all these dead people, because I basically just do dead people. So
There's still in maybe if we hit tonight on this, we could come on and
wouldn't that be good?
Yeah. I want you
Just
right
roll
in
with
between
that
us though,
concept.
as the very
The
very
buffer.
straight cream filling.
Guess what? I bet.
our
Oh
wafer-
boy,
in our
you're
wafer
in.
thin.
What a
like
sandwich
that.
you're in tonight!
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's more than a Philly cheesesteak. I'll tell you that. I turned him on to Judy Garland last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
That
made him
is
watch her
powerful.
sing "Oh Milne River," and he said he got chills.
Oh man,
I did.
yeah. You'd never
Yeah.
heard that before?
No, I never knew she
Well,
really
one thing
did
we know
anything
you're
other
not.
than The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
That's the only exposure I had.
It was
to Judy
fascinating
Garland.
to see his whole face.
Yeah,
just
that's
go, what?
pretty-
Yeah, it's
pretty-
pretty great. John,
really
what's
great.
going on with you? You're
Nothing.
constantly working.
I want
Shut
a
up.
job. That's why I came on the show. I'm imploring to. I am going to. No, there was something. Oh, I just did a movie with Whoopi Goldberg, our mutual friend.
Yeah.
Oh, but
the role that I was supposed to play.
Yes.
Yes,
We
this
can-
is a
we
role
can-
my best friend wrote that I was supposed to play, and because I didn't look Italian enough, she gave it to you.
Yes.
No.
That's.
He's
so
way more.
you look
By the way,
Italian?
he's
I don't look.
No,
there's
no.
not an ounce of
No,
Italian.
he's way
Yeah.
more. If you read the book, it's called The Big Stone Gap. He's so right for this role. and I
But
bet
they
he's
are
gonna be
great
magnificent.
friends, and
Yeah,
and
everyone,
and
all of her friends were in it except for me.
she wanted
Adriana
somebody
Trigiani.
not funny and not brilliant, so she hired me.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I was going to say, I did a cameo recently in a movie in Natchez, Mississippi, the James Brown biopic.
Come on.
And my friend Allison Janney, great actress, had come
greatest.
down, and we have literally half of a line in this movie, but we'll hang out for 4 days, and we'll hang out with the producer and the producer's wife and the director, and she never told me. We got there, went to dinner with the producer, and the producer was Mick Jagger. And
No
his
way.
wife, do Mick Jagger doing the vagina monologues.
my vagina. I can't even do
Yeah,
it.
you
My
can't.
vagina. I can't do it. My vagina.
You had a little Bob
Is
Dylan.
in my face.
That's Mick Dylan.
I don't know, but
I hung out with fucking Mick Dylan. Oh,
you can't say sweat. It's all right.
know.
So you hung out. That's our weekly.
with Mick.
When
for a
was
few
this?
days. And somebody, and I'm such a geek and such a Jagger fan, but clearly more of a geek, because somebody said to me the next morning after like our third night together, he said,
Wait, your third night with
we
Mick
had dinner with
Jagger?
like 3 nights together. I mean, I wasn't
Jeez.
across the table from him all 3 nights, but we were in the same group of people. I was so deeply starstruck. And somebody said, you do realize that right in front of him, you were singing Moves Like Jagger out loud.
You were.
Yeah. And I mean, he swears I was.
You
and
are
I
a
was like,
whore.
no. That was only going on in my head. He's like, no, you thought. Because you know that stupid song gets in your head, which I
know.
love.
Yeah.
And you can't get it out of your head. And so in front of Mick Jagger, in the buffet line, I was like, you got the moves like Jagger, got the moves like Jagger. And my friend was like, this is how loudly you were singing it. He looked at you when you were singing it like you were the biggest loser on the planet.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was horrible.
John, who's playing James Brown?
The brilliant young actor, and my God, he's so young, who played Jackie Robinson.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And I can't think of his
42.
name
I
right
forget
now.
it.
Yeah, and he's brilliant.
Yeah.
And I saw some of the dailies when he was in his old age makeup.
Oh, wow.
And when Brown was really screwed up. And that's a tough story to tell.
I bet it is.
But so was like Tina Turner, and look how that turned out.
She was magnificent. Lawrence Fishburne was actually really
Oh, the
unbelievable.
two of them
playing
together?
Ike. Oh, my God.
Yeah, not without my name.
No, oh, yes.
I still
I
have
won't
my
leave
name.
here. I won't leave here without my name.
Tina Turner vagina monologues.
My vagina sometimes likes it nice and easy. And sometimes it likes it real rough. You better be good to it. All right, we'll be right back right after this with more of the Artie Lange Show with me, Mario Cantone, John Ritchie, and John Hickey.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.